So question 1, at a wedding, the guests have ice cream, custard, or custard with their dessert. The Venn diagram shows the information about the choices they made. How many guests had custard? Well, this circle shows you the custard. So that's 9 and 34. 43. Remember that these 9 people had custard, but they also had ice cream. But they definitely had custard because they're in the custard circle. How many guests had ice cream and custard? That's quite easy, just that 9. How many guests went to the wedding? So that's a matter of adding everything together. You've got 13 people that didn't have anything. You had 51 people who had only ice cream. You had 9 people who had both things. And then you had 34 people who had only custard. So it's stuck on my thumb. I don't know what it is. So we have 13, add 51, add 9, add 34, and that is 107. Okay, just check that 60, 94. Yes, 107. So there are 107 people at the wedding. Question 2. Here's the Venn diagram. Don't be put off by this little E symbol. It just means the whole set, the universal set. Write down the numbers that are in A intersection B. So I've written that there as well. That wouldn't normally be written in a question. A intersection B is this little bit that overlaps in the middle. So 9 and 4 are in the middle. A union B means A and B all together. So first of all, you have 25, 16, 34, 36. Then you have the 2 in the middle, which are A union B, and then you have 5. So question 3. Phone's gone blurry again. I don't know why it does this. Okay, so Jennifer asked 80 people which sports they enjoy between football, hockey and rugby. And this was the diagram. I'm just going to do it. So, I don't know why my phone goes blurry. It really is very annoying. So, we have got, too close maybe. We've got 4, 14, 31 and 17 all in football. We've got 5, 14, 31, 5 all in hockey. And we've got 17, 3, 31 and 5 all in rugby. And they're all overlapping because people just don't enjoy the one thing. And some of them enjoy all 3 things. So the first question, how many people enjoy all 3? So when you look at the diagram, you've got this section in the middle, this little bit in the middle is all 3 people, and that is, first answer, 31. Second question, how many people enjoy football and rugby, but not hockey? So, football and rugby is this kind of little lemon shape here. These are the people that also enjoy hockey. So these 17 people enjoy football and rugby, but not hockey. 17. Work out which sport is enjoyed by the most number of people. So you basically have to take each circle and add it up. So we'll start with football. 4 and 14 and 31 and 17. So and 14. So for football, the answer is 66. For rugby, you've got 3 and 17 and 31 and 5. And that is 56. And then for hockey, you've got 5 and 14 and 31 and another 5. So it does look like it's going to be football. 5 and 14 and 31 and 5 is 55. For these kind of questions, there's no point in just picking an answer without any sort of evidence. Your evidence for this question is adding up the 3 circles and seeing which is in each one. So football is the highest at 66. So down here you'd write football. And in an exam question, it's okay to do your working out at the top of the page and write your answer on the answer line. So this question, there are 35 students in a form class. Some students study art, some technology, and some engineering, and some combinations. Some study none of these. Use the Venn diagram, show some of the information about the students is already there. So 5 students study technology and engineering. So the technology is here, the engineering is here. This lemon type shape is both of these 2 things, and it has to add up to 5 altogether. You've already got 2 people here and they must also study art. So that leaves you 3 people in that section that only do technology and engineering. 14 students study art as a subject. So the circle for art must add up to 14. So you've already got 6 and 2 and 1 who do art but also do other subjects. So you say 14, take away 6, take away 2, take away 1, which is basically take away 9. 14 take away 9 leaves 5 people who just do art but not other things. 8 students study engineering. So this is the circle for engineering. So it has to add up to 8. You already have 1, 2 and these 3 people who do engineering but other subjects. So this whole circle has to add up to 8. So you start with your 8 and you take away these other numbers, which leaves you with 2 people who only do engineering. Okay, what other information do we have? There are 35 students in a form class. Do we know who does none? Must have some other information. I'm just going to read the question again. 35 in a form class. Oh yes, well we have all the pieces of the circles all filled in. We just need to check if there's any number right here. So we start with our 35 and we take away all these numbers. So we're taking away, sorry I'm in the way, take away 5, 6, 2 and 1. Take away 9, 3 and 2. And that will leave us with what's outside. So start with 35, take away 5. And you're left with 7. So your 7 can go up here, can go up there, wherever, as long as it's outside the circle. So that's the Venn diagram filled in. Okay? Use the Venn diagram to calculate what percentage of technology students also study art but not engineering. So technology, circle, who do art but not engineering. So here's your technology circle. Here are the people who do art as well, but we're not looking at these 2 because they also do engineering. So 6 people to begin with. So there's 6 people, and how many people do technology altogether? Well, the people who do technology altogether are 6 and 2 is 8, and 3 is 11, and 9 is 20. So the fraction of people that do that combination is 6 out of 20. To make it into percentage, you might know how to do that already, but multiply by 100. 6/20, put it into your calculator, times 100 is 30%. Okay. Next question. So year 11, there are 200 students, and you're seeing why that's beginning number is really important. Students can study French, German, both languages, or no language. Say 95 do French, 75 do German, 35 do both. Complete the Venn diagram. So we'll go French. Oh, I've already done that. French and German. So first of all, the easiest thing to do is to do both. So how many was that? 35. Then 95 study French. So you take your 35 away from 95, so it's 60. 75 do German, so you take your 35 away from 75, leaves 40. Now you have to realise that some people don't do either of these languages, so you remember there are 200 students, so you take your 200 students and you take away your 60 and your 35 and your 40. And that leaves 65 people who don't do any languages. So you put your 65 outside the circle somewhere. Okay. Oh, and that's us finished those questions. We did okay.